Hey guys, it's Melissa. I'm going to do this review of this Android car stereo from Pyle. My husband's better with the model number.
It's PLDNAND, which is for Android 692.
Okay. So my husband installed this. He already had an aftermarket stereo, so just used the same wiring harness that we had purchased previously, and he was able to install this. How long did it take you?
I mean, hooking up the wires took me, if I hadn't had to get up a couple of times, maybe the wires were 30 minutes or so.
Okay, so pretty easy install. And would you say that this stereo is pretty user-friendly?
It's very user-friendly.
This is in his vehicle, so he's primarily the one that uses it, so he knows all the features of it. So we're just going to kind of hit some high points. This really does a lot, and if we did a video and showed everything that this stereo was capable of, it would be too long to upload to Amazon. So we're just going to kind of hit the high points. So I'm going to let him, this is the home screen, obviously, and I can see it says time, temperature. It's got the radio station on there. We've got it connected. We're in our driveway. We've got it connected to our home Wi-Fi internet connection. So I'm going to let him kind of go through a couple of the features that he uses frequently.
Okay. What we've got is got the navigation here, so we'll start at the bottom. You got the home screen, like you said. Navigation here. You go to navigation, and it will pull up, give you an option for routes and destinations. Of course, it's gonna need your phone's internet connection, or if you're somewhere in public, you could pick up something, but however, it needs a constant internet connection to go.
For the GPS to work.
For the GPS to work, absolutely. And the GPS is, you have full range. It's got 4 gigs worth of data built into the GPS. I'll show you this if it'll come on down. Let's see. Look down. It's got a 4 gig SD card. Full of GPS capable maps and so on and so forth all around the world. Of course, you see the screen tilts there. You got the SD card reader, and then also it holds a CD
or DVD.
Right. But of course, it's certain things that you have to do for it to allow you to play DVDs, so on and so forth.
So the DVD will only play in park, correct?
I think it's a little bit more than that.
Okay.
It has to do with wiring and setup, but yes, it would play. It would be in park, so it's pretty much how you set up the wiring. Anyhow, other than that, of course, you got the full options there for the CD, volume down and up, and then this screen tilt. It goes down, it'll go back up. If you hold the button down, you can eject the CD that I just installed, and you go from there. Not only that, this thing's full of apps. Plenty of things you could do. Let's see, I'll go back to the home screen here. You got mute, and if you hold this button down, you power off. This is the radio. So you can flip through stations. I've got some pre-programmed here. Plays well. We'll go back. You've got apps here. You can install some, and Easy Connected is a great feature. I won't go all the way through it, but you got Android USB, Wi-Fi, or iPhone Wi-Fi. You could sync or set your phone up with the hotspot there.
Now you use this, it works with your iPhone 6 Plus.
That is correct.
So you don't have an Android phone, but it still works perfectly with it.
Absolutely, yes. And then it's got Bluetooth capability there. I ran the wiring myself for the GPS and the Bluetooth. I just hid the wires so they weren't just exposed, and you weren't able to trip on them and things. But this is the options to set up. Like, say for instance, you can tell your location, you can back up and reset, and it's got car settings for sound, EQ, common settings that you might have with your device. You got subwoofer. You can even make it louder. You can create your own EQ setting within the device.
Customized, like for whoever's driving the vehicle.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then you got the compass there, and like I said, the apps go screen after screen. You got the manual built in, maps, I mean, this thing has it all. We could do this all day. Sound recorder. You can even set a camera up on your dash to view as you're driving.
Right.
If you were somebody who blogged, you could set things up that way. I know people do that.
Right.
YouTube has its own app. You could set up Gmail to access your email from there. Even games.
So this is kind of like having a computer in your car, pretty
Absolutely.
much. Just connected to Wi-Fi or making your phone a hotspot to connect to while you're out and about driving. So,
one last quick point. She touched in the beginning on the aftermarket wiring harness. There would be two. You'd have the basic one that would come with, you know, that you could set up with any vehicle. However, if your car from factory came with an amplifier inside, you would need an aftermarket amplified wiring harness kit. They're more expensive, about $50. Access AXXESS / Metra makes that wiring harness, but only if it came with that, not if you bought it and installed an amplifier yourself. So,
because you have an amp installed,
but I put it in myself.
So you just use your regular wiring harness that you bought with your previous
Absolutely,
stereo.
because the factory amplifier installed would be wired and set up differently.
Okay. All right, so Pyle, another great product. We're really enjoying it. Thanks for checking out this video.